Thank you all for coming. Coach Ames will make an opening statement. We'll open it up for questions about the game.
Again, tough, hard-nosed football game. Give Western credit. Made some plays down there in the stretch. Our guys fought like crazy for as long as we could fight. Again, once we watched the film, I'm sure a lot of good individual efforts and just came up short. But we'll get back together. Get back together tomorrow to move forward to get ready for Bowling Green. So we're proud of this football team. Proud of the way these guys fought. Nobody would ever expect us to play Western that good, for 3.5 quarters, and just kind of wore down at the end. But again, proud of these guys and proud of their preparation.
How much of the fact that both you guys ran the ball so much was the conditions?
Again, I think you look at us, and that's kind of who we are. That's who they are too. I think PJ sits there and in all of their games they get leads, and then they just run it to win the time of possession, and they wasn't able to do that with us, but just kept it close enough so they can sit there and stay running the football and kind of pounded it at the end, when they did get the lead, even a 2-point lead. But that's who we are. That's who they are.
You said yourself wore down. I mean, I know you're trying to funnel people in and out, but they just keep coming at you, and they end up getting on the field for some long drives.
Yeah, and we didn't get off the field on a couple third downs that you wish you could have got off the field. I mean, we got good depth, but not great depth, especially at this time of year. And they're a good football team, so they do what they do, and they do it well. The backs are big, they run strong, so get to the fourth quarter, and it's tough duty for our guys.
The fact that they have 3 backs, kind of you didn't know what they were throwing at you, any down, did that play into it at all?
No, I mean, they played those guys all year. I mean, they played all 3 of those guys, and really, I think there's another one that they have that possibly didn't play. But, again, they're big up front. I think we did a really good job versus the past. That has really been, kind of their MO of just running it and then throwing it over your head. And I don't know what their completion rating was, but, but didn't get a lot of big plays on us in the pass game. But, again, just kind of got up and then just kind of just wore you down a little bit.
Nate Holly usually soaks up a lot of those tackles in the middle. When did you find out about his suspension?
I'm not talking about Nate.
Coach, I understand it was 37-21 in the fourth quarter. The last couple series you guys put together, Holly looked like a pretty capable thrower. Arm strength was there. Some of the throws were off target, that sort of thing. But do you think he has the potential to be a better passer going forward?
I think he does. When you look at, I mean, he didn't throw the ball all spring. I mean, you talk about reps. I mean, to be a good passer, you got to get a lot of reps, and that's what we were missing. When we had to change to this, is all the reps. So every reps he take, I'm sure we're going to look at the film. And he had a couple guys open that he missed that you wish you had back, but. Again, he'll continue to be a better thrower once we continue to get reps.
How big is that? You're up 14-10. You're driving, and then in the first half, kind of good shot to score yourself, and the ball I think just slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, and he was wide open. I mean, it's the same play they were putting out a safety out there on Rankin, and called the play, and he was wide open and just slipped out of his hand and kind of just went up in the air, and so that was a big swing, for us, but. Again, guys came out and fought like crazy. They got some points, and then we sat there and answered. And we gotta make sure that we filled the ball. On their punt, that was huge to get back there at the 1-yard line, and then they get the safety and with the ball. At least even if you got a short field, you can maybe get a stop and hold them to a field goal. I mean. The crazy thing is those guys are really good in the red zone. I mean, they were, I think, 43 attempts and scoring 34 touchdowns, and there was a couple of them that we held them, to field goal. So, again, it was going our way. It was a type of game that we wanted, and then, got behind, and then, like I said, it kind of fell into their hands.
I was going to ask if you thought you could have caught that punt. I can't even remember who was back there.
Yeah, Zaquan, and again, it's a tough one because they're rugbying it, and trying to get it, but you got to try to, at least catch it on a bounce or catch it. But it's a tough one because they sit there and they hold it, and their coverage team gets down there. I mean, they executed it great, and it worked out for them. But just something that we got to work on a little bit more to sit there and I mean, those are the hidden yardage that kill you after a while.
Biggest adjustments to make for Bowling Green?
Again, I mean, they're spreading it out. You're going from one entity to another. I mean, Western was a pound it, and Bowling Green's throwing it all over the place. So we'll get back and clear this game out tomorrow, and then well, actually Thursday will be a Monday for us. We'll clear it out, and then we'll move forward to them.
Just, real quick, you talked all year about the progress you've made. Do you think this kind of points to the fact that, you played the 14th team in the country, this stuff kind of points to it?
And we're getting there. And again, I keep saying this is a process, and it's everybody wants it faster, but this is Kent. It's not going to happen fast. It's not going to be fast. We got to stay the course. But we're getting there, and we're recruiting the right guys and getting the right guys. We just got to stick with it.
Anything else? All right.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.